Ah, there you are. Welcome to the fire. Why don't you hunker down here and let me tell you a story? Why I Love DMing. r/dndstories posted by T. Brownski. I love DMing. I love playing, but I really love DMing. And this is why. I planned out a homebrew one-shot for my party. It was a semi-railroad for the sake of being able to finish it in a single session. The adventure is set in a post-zombie apocalypse version of your standard fantasy world, but using ghoul stats for the zombies. The zombies have been mostly beaten back and the world is rebuilding. The PCs are part of a group of survivors living in a small, walled-off town that does not have enough food stocked for the winter. The adventure kicks off with the PCs being briefed on a mission. They are to break into a nearby city vault and steal a certain amount of grain to supplement their food stocks. Within the city were a few short subplots based on the characters' backstories. One of which was a lord who was acting king, as the real king was put into a medically induced coma while being treated for the zombie virus. The lord is blackmailing the king's doctors into keeping the king in the coma, but also keeping him alive. If the king wakes, he reclaims the crown. If he dies, the prince gets the crown. One of the PCs was a plague doctor, figured he might want to save the king. For some reason, the PCs consciously avoided all the areas where doctor activity is seen, so they never discovered this subplot. They enter the vault. Food is kept there along with valuables, and decide they'd also like to take all the platinum coins they can carry, and left a love note from the queen to a merchant, framing them both for the crime. The merchant was a rival from one of the PC's backstories. The party rogue rolled a 26 on his deception check, even adding a spritz of perfume from his disguise kit. Needless to say, it worked. Some more shenanigans ensue, but ultimately the PCs escape the city and make it home free. The players really wanted to keep playing their characters, so we did. We've had a few sessions since, but now the PCs want to head back to the city to investigate some new plots, and I am very excited to show them the changes they caused. What I love the most, though, is the fact that the Lord, who was supposed to be the antagonist of the one-shot who wanted complete control of the city, had it inadvertently given to him by the PCs by driving the queen out of the city, but they also bankrupted the city in the process. So now, the Lord has complete control of a crumbling city and a revenant, the merchant, after him. So he needs the PC's help. And the queen, who was essentially an innocent bystander, has been run out of the city and is now off on her own trying to track down the real criminals. I cannot wait to see where this goes. Some people enjoy taking on the mantle of the DM, and some people rather take on the roles of the players. Myself, I lean more towards the DMing side of things, because watching a story I set before my players and seeing it unfold into directions I have never considered before is always a joy to behold. What about you? Are you more of a DM or a player? And that's our story. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more future content. Also, if you would kindly follow the socials posted in the description, that would be amazing. As always, be good, be great, be awesome.